Hey guys, Joe here. This is the first episode. It's a short episode because it's more like an introductory thing. We barely scratched the surface of where I want to go with this. I have lots of ideas, and in the upcoming projects, I want to do like topic specific episodes, and I want to also, have a collaborative engagement with you guys. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, ask about. Any topics that you want to bring up, you can message me and I can integrate that into the series. So again, it's a short one. It's my first one. I hope you guys like it. Take care. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Unleashed Conversations with a Vet Tech. My name is Joe. I am a certified veterinary technician. Initially, we're going to have another technician here with me, but things just don't always work out as planned, so that's okay. That happens a lot in the veterinary medicine industry, and adaptability is something that is an actual useful skill in vet med. But I do have my temporary host with me. I have Gino here, I have little Junior here, and they're just going to hang out while I give you an idea of what this series is going to be about. Basically, I want to create a space for veterinary people, or any people really, to have casual conversations with, share experiences, have other veterinary technicians come on, or doctors, anybody in the animal field really. I want to make it like a place where I'm like talking to my friends. Like, you guys are my friends and we're just having natural conversations. This is the introductory part. I guess the best way to go forward is to just explain how I got into vet med. Always loved animals since I was a little kid. Always bringing home frogs, even mice that I would, birds, squirrels. Always had a love for animals. And when I was 14, I started working in a animal hospital for the summer, just as like a little kennel attendant. And I actually got my first 2 pets from that place. From there, finished high school, went right into working in a very big emergency hospital, learned a lot there. I did go to school for a little while, but never really finished it. Kind of just got all my training from my years of experience. And you don't really need to go to school to become a vet tech. You can learn on the floor. That's technically what I did. I started my first job when I was 14 years old. It was in the summertime. It was at this place called Fairlawn Animal Hospital, and I was a kennel attendant there. And there was my first task, which is actually a funny story. My first mistake, I should say, is there was this box of kittens, and I was told to give them each 1.1 mil of Pyrantel. And for anybody who's not in the veterinary field, that's like a dewormer and typical for puppies and kittens. And instead, I gave them 0.1 ml of lactulose, which is a laxative. The rest of the day, everybody was like, "Oh my God, these kittens are pooping so much," and it was so funny because it was such a stupid mistake, but that's what happens. You learn from your mistakes in this field. Luckily, that was a benign mistake. It wasn't really anything serious. But my first dose of, like, you're administering medication, so you got to really watch and learn and be cognizant of what you're doing. And the role of a veterinary technician is very important. You have to be able to be omnipresent, and especially like in a setting like an ICU, you have to be able to take radiographs, see abnormalities, know anatomy and physiology, drug calculations and drug interactions, contraindications, comorbidities, a whole bunch of stuff. So you're responsible for a lot of stuff, but there are different areas of veterinary medicine. General practice is more of a slower pace as far as intensity in cases go. That's more like your vaccines, your puppy and kitten packages, annual blood work, stuff like that. Shelter medicine is like catch, neuter, release type of stuff. And then there's specialty, like I just said, I work in the ICU, but there's also oncology, cardiology, radiology, neurology, basically everything that humans have, animals have in terms of care and medical care. We have all those different specialties available for pets. I work in the ICU, so I'm in charge of all my patients. I have to make sure I know each one of my patients, recognize anything that's going wrong, if their respirate is up, if they're agitated, if just anything that just doesn't look right. I have to be able to be present and be mindful. And the technician is the doctor's eyes. We watch over the patients, and then we bring what we see to the doctors, and then they tell us what to do, and then we carry out their orders. And that's just like one aspect of where I'm trying to go with this series. There's also the dynamic between you and your coworkers on the floor and different departments, because sometimes big facilities can be compartmentalized, and that can cause some friction, misunderstanding. So it's a lot of communication. They like to say the word culture a lot. There's just a lot of areas that I want to talk about, and also get other people's experiences and insights. I would like other people to share their insights. If any of you guys are veterinary people and you want to share a story, you can send it to me, and I'll maybe make that part of the podcast. At the end of an episode, we'll read somebody else's experience and just try to relate to each other. I want to have an area where we can, like I said in the beginning, casual, fun, educational, and just give an insight into the world of veterinary medicine. So this was a short one. It was the first episode. Did my best with it. I hope you guys like it. If you're interested, please like and follow on my Instagram and TikTok, and I will catch you at the next one. Take care. Everybody's saying something different.
I'm so confused. I don't. Yeah, I've like lost.